Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Valheim. Hardcore. No portals, no map, no contained fires, and really no clue. So where I am now is somewhere very far away from home. Home is that way-ish. I believe I'm on an island. It's definitely a different landmass from where I originated. I have already taken out Eikthyr, Elder, and Bone Mass. And my current attempt, I believe I'd seen a mountain. Yes, there was a mountain that was just on the other side of this area here. Uh, but there was a plains that I had to go around. That's why I am where I am. I'm pretty sure that that is approximately east that I'm facing now. Oh, there's a mountain over there too. Might have to check that one out after. But at the moment, I'm going to check out the one that is behind me. I don't have a lot of food. I was not very smart when I came this way. I'm not used to playing on the no portals maps, but that is where we're at now. So I'm going to attempt to, I think it's nighttime, then can I sleep? Do I need a fire that I can put somewhere that's not going to get put out? I also need to be able to build a forge over here. But I did go and find some circling cores, as well as a few other things that I needed, thankfully, right nearby. I need 20 stone. I only got 6, okay. But if I get a forge, then I can at least start to be able to repair my gear. Then I can try to figure out the food. I can use lower quality food if necessary for a little bit. But I will want to stick with the highest quality that I can manage. Especially heading into the mountains for the first time. I haven't fought a wolf with this character as of yet, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. I'm also quite tempted to stick my toes into the plains just to see. Anybody else? You? Yeah, you? You too? I love the different swords. They're very, very handy. It needs to be placed near a fire. There's a fire right here. There's no freaking wood in the fire. Okay. Yeah, how about now? Is there wood in the fire now? Get back here, Grey Dwarf. Ooh, a brute. Those guys are fun. Especially early on when they actually do a lot of damage. Oh. I hadn't had a shaman's trophy yet. Nice. There's actually a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten yet on this guy. Is it a bear? No, that's not one of those guys. Grey Dwarf. It'd be really nice if they just, stop spawning for a moment so I can sleep. There we go. That's much better. This night's taking forever. I have noticed that on this file. I don't know what's up with that, but even when there's nothing going on overnight, like usually if you have smelting happening or something along those lines, you can hear it happening while you sleep, and it finishes overnight frequently if there's enough time in the night for it to do so. But lately on this file, I've been noticing that it's been acting much the same, but without actually doing anything. So there hasn't been anything happening, but it'll sound like, say, my boat's getting destroyed, or something along those lines, and then I wake up and it's still at 100% health. Nothing nearby, so it's been quite strange. Not sure what's up with that. But it is what it is. So, I need to build. I need to build a smelter. probably level the ground first. Perfect. There. Okay. And for coal, that's the easiest thing to do. That's actually one of the best things about having fire spread on. I also have extra resources as well, because without map, without portal, it's I don't have that kind of patience. But to get some extra stuff out of the trees and the rocks and such makes a big difference. Perfect. So now, what I want to do is once you have fire spread on and you have your stack of wood, you just go over to your fire, place your stack of wood on top of your fire, give it a few moments, and then, boom, you got 50 coal. So much faster than using the coal smelter. And it'll give me an opportunity to make a forge here. There must be a spawner nearby. Okay. Grab some stone, grab some wood, whatever I have on me here. Not the core wood, I don't need that yet. I will need lots of that when I go to fight Motor though, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna cheese out that fight a little bit, because she's tough enough without. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of mildly protecting the very surrounding areas of my little fire base here with little spawn protection, because enemies don't spawn within a certain radius of fires. Plus, it also makes it a little more visible on the water. So when I'm traveling, yeah, there's those plains I was talking about. There's the edge of the mountain. That's where I want to go, is on that mountain. But having the fires right near the shoreline make it a lot easier to spot when I'm traveling. So that way, when I'm traveling, I don't go sailing right on by it, even in a storm usually, because I can see the glowing embers of the fire. Because even if it's not working, it's still like not lit, it'll still kind of have that orange glow like you see on this one. So you can find that pretty easily most of the time. Oh, I had some coal. I must have made some yesterday. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to make another bench, or not bench, another chest here. I really want to get moving into these mountains, though. Definitely with the wishbone. I don't think I need to bring the circlet with me, though. I think I'm going to leave that on the boat. I'm not going to leave that in a random chest in one of my fire bases. Oh yeah. My abomination loot. Maybe I will leave it in a chest near here. Let's put, no, not that. I also just realized that I don't have any trinkets at all. I've never used the trinkets in this game. Like, they added it, and I've never bothered to do it, to use them. So I'm not sure why. There's a 4 stone, 4 coal, 10 wood. Wood. 4 stone, and then 4 coal. And now I can build a forge. And I'll need to grab some wood so I can build a little roof over top of it, because otherwise I will not be able to actually repair anything. I'll use the 26 degree. I prefer that one for these types of builds. Okay. So this guy, I forgot to put a roof on him. So that right now. Roof, roof, roof. And might as well make the wall at least look the same on the inside. Perfect, so the only things that I can't currently repair are my armor and my shield, because I don't have an upgraded forge. Okay, so now I need to eat some foods, drop everything that I don't need. Sorry, sometimes I end up going into the chest like 6 times trying to figure out what I'm doing. I feel like I'm aiming at a different one and I hit the wrong one. Oh, that's not what I want either. That's what I want. With a little bit of that. Might as well smelt up the rest of what I got. It's not very much, just 3 pieces. I always like to try to keep the smelter full whenever I can. At least of fuel, so that way when I go to put something in it, it just starts right away. Okay. Out of one of my foods, 1 bit left of the other 2. So I'm going to get one little foray into the mountains here and hopefully find maybe some wolves to get some wolf meat and not die would be ideal. Do I foresee that happening? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to have to be careful though, because otherwise I'm going to get lost. There's my tower. What's this, copper? It is copper. Well, that's handy. I'm also not rested, really. I've only got a minute left on my rested buff. I better go take care of that real quick. I keep finding myself in these situations where I'll get to the mountain, or get to where I'm going, and it's like, you are no longer rested. It's like, oh, lovely. Actually gonna try to do something here while I'm waiting a moment as well. That one. There. Now I've got a proper little roof on here. with a proper little door. Alright. Oh, here we go with morning again. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I gotta rush, because now I'm wasting food. So, go straight up the mountain from there. Ideally, I'm gonna grab some stones and grab some wood and make a series of fire pits on my way. I'm not wasting time with the big trees, because, oh, I don't feel like wasting the time on the big trees. Two, so I can make two currently. I need more stone. There we go. That'll give me another few. Alright. In a moment I'll find out if I've ever been in the mountains on this guy before. I don't think I have. I think I'm going to take a few steps forward here and it's going to be like, boom, mountain. I was right. And I heard a wolf. Of course I heard a wolf. Oh, and there's a wolf right there. Just watched it spawn in. Come on, little buddy. Oh, he wasn't so bad. Now I should be able to make wolf jerky and wolf meat. That'll give me 2 foods. There's the plane. So my tower's right over there somewhere. Don't really need to find that right now. Just want to look around. Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, that didn't do much damage. Okay, so I know the plane is right there. I know where my base is in relation to the planes. It's just next to it. Ooh. I don't usually play with a sword. I think I'm going to start doing that from now on. Just always use a sword. Is that obsidian? Yes. Not yes. But yes to the silver vein nearby. I don't know which way it is. I honestly don't know. Oh nice, this is Dragon's Nest. I'm gonna try to avoid making them angry right now. I made something angry. Jeez, these guys are nuts. One down. Two down. Oh, nice. Eh. Oh, come on. Still three of them? Holy jeez. I'm gonna go pick all their eggs. I think that stops them from spawning. Oh. The whole one egg that was actually there, but it gave me all three that I need. Oh, come on, that should have hit. Wouldn't mind finding a Drake trophy. There we go. What do you think, guys? Think it's right around here somewhere? Or am I on top of it? Or next to it? It's hard to say. So I'm just going to dig until I find it. It'd be nice once I actually find it here, because then I can put on my strength belt. Well, hopefully I can find the darn thing before I need to bugger off. I found a cardinal direction. And you get these nice straight walls. That's north, south, east, west. Also, I might be able to build a little spot under that rock. I'm gonna have to run back to my other base though, just to go repair my pick. pickaxe. See, now I'd be able to tunnel into this rock a little bit if I so chose. But I'm not going to do that yet. Because right away I'm going to have to go run back to my forge and repair. This is kind of a pain. Like, I know there is some silver here somewhere. But exactly where? Not a clue. It's on this side. It's like right beneath me. I'm heading the right way. Oh, I was going to see about getting those dragon's eggs. I forgot about them. Be really handy if I could just find a motor spawner like right here. Huh. Alright, so where am I? I'm just going to take a look around before I grab those eggs. Or at least one of them. Actually, I might not be able to grab any of them right now. Okay. If I can build a crafting bench here, though, they shouldn't disappear. All the more so if I can put a chest there, because that would be smart too. Oh, good. So, I just need to cut down one of these trees. £856. Oof. How much do they weigh each? 200 pounds each. I'm gonna go climb up there. See what I can spot. Would still really love to find that silver over there though. Which I will after I go and repair my stuff, but I want to take a look around first. Check out that ruin, that spot up there. I might end up moving my temporary base to up there. And depending on what I find. Just hope I don't find a golem. I hate those things. They are not fun. Well, if only that wasn't incredibly useless on a no-map run. Oh wait, it points me in the direction. Okay, so there's one right over here. Well, at least this direction. So if it's not on this mountain, it's going to be on a different biome. So this will tell me pretty quick if it's where I want to be. lord, it's right there. Are you kidding me? Do you guys see that? Just before I slid down the slope, right here. Here's the motor spawn, right here. What are the odds of that? Oh my god. This is the first mountain that I've been in. There appears to be a lot of silver around. Okay, well, that was a lot quicker than I expected. Let's just go with a path. I don't even know how good it does. Oh jeez, where was I? Was I just over there? Is that a frost cave? Oh my god, it's a frost cave. Oh. Oh, and there's gonna be a golem over there at that house. Just go away. Come on, Drake. Go away, Drake. I can't stand your music. That's right, nosedive. I'm gonna want to get off the mountain before nightfall, though, I think, because that's gotta be west. So that's gonna be north. So that's gonna be east. That's towards my base. That's towards the dragon eggs. And that's towards a wolf. Well, that was kind of funny. Nice wolf trophy. Oh, and there's the golem that I knew I would see. Just can't have nice things. Just gotta try to make it to this thing. Check the chest that I know is gonna be inside. It's right there. Come on, onions? No. See, at this point, the whole purpose would be to find onions. They are the mountain's special food, I guess, that you have to find. We have carrots in the Black Forest. We have turnip in the swamp. In the mountains, we have onion, barley in the plains. A few things in the Mistlands. Mage caps and all that stuff. Oof, oof. That wasn't very nice. Oh, I'm gonna end up dying from fall damage. Why do they gotta make the golem perform better on the mountains than we do? Little butthead, where is he? There. Oh. That Drake's trying to destroy my little area here. And succeeding. My little workbench. Oh good, the golem finally left. And my arrows do a little bit more damage. I'm using bronze head, I believe. Okay, I gotta get off the mountain. It's getting to be nightfall, and I really don't want to come across a Fenris. Or a Fenring, sorry. Not yet. But now I know that there's 3 dragon eggs. There's the actual motor spawn. Now all I need is a little bit of wood. And the stuff to make about 4 bonfires. And with all that, I'll show you the quickest and easiest way to take down motor. Because it's pretty quick and it's pretty easy. That's not a bad haul. Pardon me. Alright, so back down the mountain. I'm not going to jump. Because, well, I don't have a feather cape on this guy. That looks kind of pretty. I'm taking a screenshot. With the oh, just in time, just before it stopped. With the fire lighting up some of the snow orange, the moon making some of it blue. Okay, what's growling at me? Perfect. Well, this turned out to be the absolute best place that I possibly could have come to try to fight motor. Or find motor. I guess it's going to lead to the fight. Because, yeah. The first mountain I find, and there is the dragon eggs stones throw away from motor. Like, that was unheard of. I'm going to need to find some tin, because I need a cauldron. Son of a gun. Yep, I need a cauldron right now, so I need 10 pieces of tin. Oh, fish. Nice. More copper. That's nice. Although I wish you were tin. Oh, there's some. And there's all the tin that I need. I need 10 pieces to build the cauldron. Not quite sure why I have that memorized, but I do. I'm not gonna lie, I have very few recipes memorized in this game. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it is relatively useful. Yeah, I almost hit the bird with my sword. Easiest way to get arrows, or feathers. Okay, stackety stack. And that's why I like to keep it full as best I can. that. We'll need that and that. And probably that. Don't need that or that. I have a 0 food left on me. Oof, I don't like having 0 food on me. Let's put that there. Let's see about putting a roof over top of it so it doesn't go out in the rain. Next to a stone wall should be perfect. It shouldn't be able to light anything on fire through the wall. It shouldn't. And then as soon as I have my 10 pieces of tin, which shouldn't be too long, I can make that cauldron. Can I make this? Yes, make a cooking station. See, if you do it right, with 2 fires, you can actually fit 5 cooking stations, a meat kettle, and a cauldron over top of 2 fire pits that are together like this. Come on. Come on. Cook. Cook for me. How does that do for me? I can't remember. 45 health, that's not so bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Ideally, I'd have some honey here too, but I don't have any honey, and I don't have any bees to make a beehive. There's 4 more pieces, and I can build that cauldron. Although I might end up having to take a journey back to my primary base. It might be a necessity. If only to make a whole bunch of food. Come on, 3 more pieces. Just 3 more. Might as well toss the last couple pieces in there as well. More. Nope, wrong thing. Now, what do I need to make the bonfire? Oh, I am really glad that I had that ancient bark in that boat. Nice. So I'll be able to make four bonfires with that. I still need to grab some fine wood. I don't have any of that here. But now I got my cauldron. Ooh, and I'm dropping stuff. Ice cream. Oh, I need level 3 for that. Son of a gun. Okay. Jerky, same thing. I'm gonna have to head back to my main base. I think I am gonna have to head back, because I don't have most of the stuff that I need. Well, I am gonna take a few certain things back with me. Most of it I don't really care about. But some stuff is definitely coming back with me. Like any trophies, I like to bring trophies back. I don't usually ever display them, but I like to bring them back just so that I can use them if I need to. Since there's a few crafting recipes that now use the trophies, such as the trinkets. I wonder which one is best to use. Kind of like that. An extra 25% stamina regen. I don't really care about armor that much. Health gain, that'd be alright. Stamina gain and movement speed. That's not bad. Health regen, yeah. That's why I haven't bothered with the trinkets yet, is because most of them just seem like they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Pointless. Okay. Well, I might want to go hunt some more wolves first. I'm really indecisive today on how I'm going to handle things. Oh wait, no, I got one over here already. Chest over here is where I'm going to put the stuff that I want to bring back. So I don't care about that, but I'll have it there anyway. I want to bring back the freeze glands and the eyes, because that makes the ice cream. Core wood, just because I hate having to grow pine trees. Trophies I can just keep on me for right now. I'm going to put the ancient bark in this chest over here. As well as anything else that I might need. Circling cores, I already got them over there, so I'm going to put them in with that. Maybe I'll grab, no, I'm going into the mountain. No, I'm not, I don't have enough food. Maybe that'll be enough. Alright, wish me luck. Extremely indecisive. But right now I'm only looking for wolves, because I want to get as much wolf meat as possible before I head back. I love that you can just sort of run up any slope. Oh, there's another house, which means there's going to be another golem here. But there could be onions. Let's find out. Wish me luck. Oh, skeleton, what the heck? And I got the onion seeds, yes. So I now have all of the foodstuffs that are pre-planed available to me. guess I got some extra carrying weight. If I put some things into that other chest that I got over here, wherever that went, right there, I might be able to transport 2 of the 3 eggs up to motor. Oh, there's some wolf meat that I missed. Oh, it's a drake fighting golems. Okay. So if I can drop 20 pounds here. Oh man, 4 pounds shy. Weight 2, weight 2. What if I were to drop, instead of that, drop the hoe? No, that won't work. That still won't give me enough. I can only do one at a time. It was up there, I think, right? Or is it over there? Oh man. I think it was up here. Oh yeah, because I went up to there. That's the vegetaseer that pointed me that way. Oh, wolf, yay. Give me your flesh. Just keep letting the drakes and the golem fight. If the drakes don't fly down too low, they'll be able to fight for a very long time. I can't believe I found onion seeds too. Oh my god, this has been the best play session in a long time. Just nothing but great luck. Like, even if I died, it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I was trying to make a path. But, whatever. One down, 2 to go. Come on, wolves. I can hear you. I want to do more than hear you. I want to fight you. Oh yeah, wasn't there a frost cave over here? Oh no, it wasn't over here, it was over there. Somewhere. Not entirely sure where. Need more foods. I might have to stick around here at night. Actually, no, I can't because my food's about to run out. Ugh. Very much not ideal. Okay, so from there directly to there. Wouldn't mind getting at least 2 of these eggs dropped off just so that I can be done with most of that. I was not expecting to get this far. I was maybe expecting to get some wolf meat and some hides and maybe some freeze glands. I wasn't expecting to find dragon eggs. I wasn't expecting to find motor spawn. I wasn't expecting to find onion seeds or a frost cave that I lost somewhere over there. Or over there, I'm not even sure. But I know there's one around. So I got like everything here that I need to already almost be saying, yeah, I'm done with the mountain. I found silver somewhere over there. I don't know exactly where it is, but there's a few spots where the wishbone was going off. Okay. Don't feel rested anymore. Nighttime's quickly falling. The third egg can wait. Food's running out. Stamina's running low. If you run kind of sideways when you're heading down the mountain, it's not so bad. Yes, yes, more wolf. Give me your flesh. And apparently your fang that fell down the mountain. Okay. Storms suck. This almost feels like an Ashland storm just in terms of how dark and intense it is. Yeah, see how handy these fire pits have been? Finding my way home every time like a trail of breadcrumbs. Now which way is the wind blowing? It's blowing the way I want to go, so... oh no, 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 I didn't want to go to bed. Ah, darn it. I was gonna hit my boat up right now while the wind was blowing the way I want it to. Watch, I'm gonna wake up and the wind's blowing the opposite direction. I'll be so annoyed. I'll be so annoyed. And might as well take the fish. Any of the money stuff I might as well take, because I can always see about doing a pit stop by one of the vendors. I think I'm not too far from Hildir, actually. If I remember correctly, she is just north of me. Yeah, I'm gonna head that way and find out. But I don't think there's anything that she has that I want right now. Oh yeah, see, I knew that was going to happen. All the stuff I wanted to bring. Oh. I won't be able to bring the money stuff. What's the most important out of all? He's got lots of feathers. I don't have a lot of money, don't have a lot of this stuff, but that's fine. Corewood. That's what I need. It's got 25 wolf meat. That'll hopefully be enough to... yeah, see, now the wind's going in the opposite direction. Okay, so along this island, I think it's an island, I'm pretty sure it is. Gotta make sure to be able to get back to here. Otherwise everything over there will be for waste. So there's east, west. I'm gonna try heading straight north, because I think that's approximately where I came from. And the wind is favorable in that direction. If I were to head straight north, I'm going to try to keep my camera right there. So even if my boat moves, I can just make adjustments to keep my camera, or my boat in line with my camera. As long as I don't pause, I should be fine. Yeah, if you're doing a no map run, I really highly recommend you do not pause for any length of time. Simply because when you pause, you'll notice that the camera actually moves. A lot of people don't notice it most of the time or pay attention to it, but I'll show you here real quick. It pans very slightly, left and right. Now most of the time that's not so bad, but when you're not using a map and you're traveling long distances across the water or across land and you need to keep your directions consistent, it's not great. But right now I'm also lucky that I'm heading towards north with full visibility of the world tree. If you can see Yggdrasil, you can navigate. Because we got east, we got west, which makes that kind of area there pretty close to north. Really wishing I had more food. This is dangerous. But if my memory serves me correctly, I'm very close to Hildir. Okay, I don't want to go to the plains, so I'm just going to turn. She was near the plains. One of the markings, it makes me think I'm probably on the right track. I think she's in that little crook there, that little bay. Because this is the ocean, I believe I was crossing. I'm pretty sure my main base is over there. At least the pathway to it. I do not need chitin. I'm just going to leave the Leviathan alone. The last time I messed with it, I parked my boat a little too close and it almost got destroyed. Actually, I'm not sure if that was on my last stream or not. It might have been on my last stream. Oh. I'm eventually going to find out if you got any totems in you, but I ain't got no food. So I can't find out at the moment. Because I am not taking on plain stuff with 50 health. I'm almost a little too close for comfort's sake right now. And why would I be heading towards Hildir? I don't need to go to Hildir right now. Am I right though? Is this where she is? Please tell me I'm right. Might not be right. I thought she was over there, I guess not. I've got to be close to her though, I'm pretty sure. There's a troll. Not really what I'm looking for though. Okay, I'm heading back west, because I know for a fact that I gotta go that way. But I know, I'm pretty sure Hildir's near here, but now the wind changed and I don't want to take the chance of looking. Especially when I don't really need her right now. I could be mainly just to sell off most of those, but I think I need one for a trinket. So I'm just going to head west. West seems to be the way that I want to go. Be nice if the wind would pick up a little bit. Oh wait, no, Hildir wasn't near a plain. She was near a mountain on this one. Do not want to go too far off course here from the west. But I also need to get a little bit more wind in these sails. Hey, I just realized I think we're into the second hour on the stream. I think we passed the 1 hour mark, so anybody who's been watching, even just dropped in, happened to click into this random spot in the video while fast forwarding or rewinding, well, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I mean, I love playing this game. I play it for me. I'm not gonna lie, I am not playing it for you. I am playing it for me. I mean, I beat the first 3 bosses on this character before I ever loaded a stream on them. that tells you how much I care about the stream. I'm starting to more, because I like sharing it, so whenever I can I'm going to be streaming this guy, but I think what makes me win the most is the fact that I'm doing this for me. Okay, this is starting to look familiar. It sucks that I got to go a little bit north now, because that's directly against the wind. And I'm in the middle of the bloody ocean. I just hope I don't get any serpents. I'll just have to about face real quick and hopefully not get lost. Yeah, navigation via world tree is the best. As soon as you figure it out and get used to it, you're golden. You don't need a map. Not only that, but it also kind of helps the brain keep it a little bit, more sharp, having to try to remember where things are and form that mental map. Fun fact, back in the day before smartphones, we kind of had to do this with real life places too. No GPS to take us to this random place that we needed to go to. Oh no, you don't get GPS. You get a hope and a prayer. So if I am correct, that is actually... No, is that the right spot? I might not be in the right spot. I think that's the way to Haldor. I'm pretty sure. Because this area is set up really weird. When I was heading south, there was swamp on the left, and then meadows or forest on the right. And I was looking to the north. It was the opposite, but way up the shoreline. There was a couple openings. I marked one, but I didn't mark it well. No, this isn't the right one. I'm on the right landmass, though. Hey, wind. Now, could you imagine being one of the explorers way back in the day, traveling the actual seas on the actual ships, with no mini-map? No idea where you're going, navigating by the sun and the stars. And then occasionally when the wind would die for days at a time. Some of those old ships, if that wind died for too long, so did the crew. I'm just going to call this the Bear Coast. There's always bears here. There's 2 on screen right now. Wait, maybe I was going the right way. Maybe I do want to head south. If I see them... Oh, maybe. I'm kind of lost at the moment, but at the same time I'm not, because this is very familiar. Oh no, this is where I want to go, I think. Nope, that is not the right way. I think that first path that I was on might have been the right way. But just to be sure, I'm going to follow this until I find the base that I know is along the shore, and then I'll know exactly where to go. Oh yeah, because there's a swamp up there, swamp on the right. Might as well do a quick pop in at this base, see if I actually know I have a little bit of food here. Nothing great, but I got some stuff. At least I think I'm in the right area. Oh, I hope I'm not too lost. Oh, good. I'm not lost at all. There's the base I was thinking about. This was my bone mass base. Bone mass is in that swamp directly in front of me. Or was, I should say. As you can tell down here, I've already beaten him. Oh. I actually got a decent amount of stuff over here. Grabbed a certain cores. Because I don't think I'll be needing them here anymore, but I am going to set my spawn point. Okay, so now I know where I'm at. Got a spawn point set. See, I like to use the sail just to get a little bit of speed. Then just go down to oar speed to turn. And then put the sail up again as soon as you're facing the way you want to go. I love this. The wind is going exactly where I need it right now. And I've got about 12 minutes to safely be able to get somewhere where I don't have to worry about my health being too low. Okay, so I'm thinking of the first spot that I said, oh, this isn't the right spot that I need to go. I think that might have been the right spot. I'm thinking that it might have been. I'm not quite sure how much longer I'm going to keep the stream going this morning. Definitely at least until I get back to bases and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna quit out in the middle of the ocean. I want to try to get my next bits of food. Actually, of course. Gotta admit, that was just kind of funny. I go to check something on the menu, and as soon as I do, I just happen to be heading directly at a sandbar. Oh, I can do it right from in here anyway. Okay, so I've only got level 2. How do I get the level 3 spider cauldron again? The artisan table. Can I make the artisan table? How do I have an oven recipe when I don't have... What? Okay. That's a little strange. Oh yeah, I was definitely in the exact right area that I wanted to be in before. But of course, I did not go there. I thought it was the wrong spot. I would have been back at my base by now. Yeah. Oh, what's the troll fighting? Yeah, so this is the direction I want to go here. Yep. Right where I thought I didn't want to go. Because the thing that I built was just a piece of flooring, so it's really hard to see unless you're on top of it. And there it is right there. I was going to build more, but I got attacked by that bear. See, I don't know why people keep saying that bears are rare. There's literally like 3 of them right here. There's one, there's another one on the other side of the troll there, and then another one on the other side of that one. And I think there was one on the other side of that troll, so there was like 3 or 4 bears just like right there. They're not rare. They're not that difficult to take down. You just gotta have patience. And if you're afraid of them, use your weapon, and instead of a shield, a torch. If you keep a torch in your offhand, the bear will attack you, but it will have a very hard time hitting you, because it's afraid of the torch, the fire. So even with just basic, like a flint axe and a torch, you can actually take down a bear no problem, with a little bit of patience. Patience is important. Ooh. Overturned. Ooh, rock. I can't tell you how many times I've traveled this river. It used to scare me with that mountain spot right there. Especially when I'd come by at night, I'd be like, please, no wolves spawn. Especially when I was still in like the pre-swamp gear, before I'd ever even considered taking on bone mass. Because I could have kept following that coastline up where I went to my swamp base. If I would have kept following that coastline up and around, it would actually take me eventually to my main base. Ah, heavy fog. No, that does nothing. See, I don't really want to go anywhere. Actually, I can't see very far in front of my face. Are those going to be like high beams in a car where they actually suck during the fog? Kind of. I also don't want to be stationary here. This might be a better spot to be able to just sit and not have to move for a minute. Is it ideal? No. Not by any stretch, but if I kept going straight, see, there's a tree right there. See, sometimes you can kind of get the camera under the fog a little bit and see where you're going. But this is just too soupy and thick. I can't see anything. I should have slept the night at my swamp base. I wasn't expecting thick fog though. On the plus side, at least I don't really have to worry too much. I am near shore, things could attack me, but if they do, I can just... Oh, there's some stuff right there that's going to come to attack me. As soon as I say it. Okay, I'm going to try to move a bit. I don't like being stationary for too long. Not for any specific reason about not wanting to be stationary, but it just feels like I should be moving in this game, right? Okay, fog's clearing up. The rain's coming in. Oh my. Surprised I didn't hit more rocks. Or at least there should be some good wind. So now I follow this edge of the coast, and it'll lead me directly to where I have kind of, not really a pier, I should build an actual pier there, but right now it's just a couple of campfires. Oh, there's another bear. And there's a raft, my original raft. It's in the same spot. It's not very far up, but when I couldn't see, I would have not been able to easily clear all those rocks that I was by. Whoa, 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 turn. Okay. So I'll either see the two campfires, the glowing embers, or the raft. I'll probably see the raft first, because there it is. Yep. So right in front of that raft is where I want to get off this boat. Not exactly where I wanted it, but that was my worst docking in ages. It wasn't even close to where I wanted to be. And there we go. And now I take this path. And it doesn't really look like a path, but it is. Now it looks more like a path. But I'm not too far from my main base now. I could get there on foot from here. But I actually do have the path that goes all the way there. But that's not the way that I'm going to take. And that just kind of leads to my first copper mine. Nothing really exciting over there anymore. This was my first secondary base. And this path here leads me back to my main base if I follow it. But I'm not going to follow it. I'm going to take this. Even though it's super thick fog again. The thick fog is a little annoying, but it's all part and parcel of the game. See, in this spot I've traversed even more times than that river, so I know exactly where to go here. If I get lost on this trip, I'm having a stroke. Seems like I'm always fighting the wind. If I would have planned my stuff out, like started all my exploration one day sooner, then the wind would have always been at my back. Because the weather is always the same. Every playthrough. Every day 100 weather is always the same. On every map. Well, maybe I might be having a stroke. I'm getting stuck in the rocks on the areas that I traverse very, very frequently. But I usually go around the rocks, so that's my own fault, I guess. Build up a little bit of speed before I gotta turn around that rock. I guess the wind's mostly at my back now. I should be able to take it all the way home. There'll be a stone circle up on the left here right away. Might have already passed it. out of the fog. Thankfully. Yeah, see if I follow this coast all the way around, because this is just a big bay, go around that way to the other side of there, that leads me to where I fought the Elder, and I can follow all the way back around, and it continues around, and it connects to where my swamp base was. Oh, and there's the stone circle. And there's the base. It's a very small base at the moment. I haven't really spent any time doing any crazy building or really anything to make it aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of an ugly base, but it's functional. And I'm getting there with... There's going to be no time left on my food. I could eat a blueberry, but I'm not going to do that. I got very fortunate too on this when I made this map, because, well, there's the spawn at the Forsaken Altar, and here's the ocean, right? Like, that connects to everything. So, it's nice to be that close. I like to build right by it when I can, so it's just before noon-ish. Right around noon. My sundial's not perfect yet. I gotta cut down a bunch of trees and really time out sunrise and sunset on it. It's closer to here than it is to the sides that it's on right now, but it gives me a basic idea. So first thing that I need to do is set my spawn point. Oh yeah, this is the interior of my little base. Row of chests, another chest, a level 4 workbench, a level 6 forge, a raven throne. This was real nice for my comfort levels. I did have a bearskin rug in here for a bit, but I didn't like it because the head was got in the way. You get stuck on it. Just like I can't actually close this door from the outside. If I do, and I open it from the inside, I gotta run all the way back around, because if it's closed from the outside, or sorry, if it's opened inwards, then I can't actually get in or out of it. But I just wanted a quicker way from my farm. There we go, 19 onions. And let's get some more turnips planted. How many seeds did I get? A lot, okay. That should be enough for now. Okay, so we have 47 turnip seeds, 132 carrot seeds, a ton of carrots. So many carrots. Yeah, see here, I took off one of the, I've only got 4 cooking stations, the meat kettle and the cauldron. I did have a 5th cooking station, but it was over on this side, so it was kind of askew from the other ones, and I needed it to be a little bit more in line for my OCD, I guess you could say. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch there. That felt great. All right. So wolf jerky is kind of crap. Oh yeah, I can make sausages now because I got my. Well, I don't have a level 3 station anyway, so I gotta figure out what my foods is gonna be now. So it's gonna be sausages, probably turnip stew. No, sausages, ice cream, and black soup. That's gonna be what I make. Sausages, ice cream, and black soup. Wait, can I make the ice cream? I can't. Ah. Okay, so I need a different stamina. Sausages. Turnip stew, I guess? I like to have 2 health foods and a stamina food. So I'm gonna need turnip. Well, I'll just get all this stuff put away first. I'm gonna need a bigger trophy chest. I managed to get a Wraith trophy yesterday. That was exciting. And the Draugr Elite trophy, that was great to get too. Like, I've been having a lot of luck with trophies. And then I have 2 other abomination trophies. I've only killed 3 abominations. I don't even know what their drop rate is. It's gotta be close to 100%. I hate putting stuff in my chests like this. No real order. The heck was that? Sounded like a bloody monkey. So there's a turnip stew, but do I need the turnips for anything else? Yes, I do, for the black soup. And it's probably better in the black soup. Because it's 1-to-1, so I can make 15. Providing I have everything else that I need. Well, honey, yeah. So it won't be turnip stew. Because this is more important. Oh nice, got an extra one. That doesn't happen very often, I'm not usually lucky with food. Entrails, boar meat, and thistle. I can put that away for now. And no, thistle. I love how it makes so many. stamina, for... might have to be muck shake. Blueberries, raspberries, and ooze. Blueberries, raspberries, I don't have much of what I need, and I need to grab ooze. Yeah, I don't have my stuff very well organized, and I don't really care, because it's good enough. I love when it pops out extra food at me. Okay. So, I'm probably going to use up the last of my turnips here. Turnips. Honey and blood bags. Now, normally I wouldn't use them all up, but I do have a bunch growing. So because I have some growing, I don't have to worry. I also need to grab a little bit of wood. I need to add another chest into my cooking area. Gotta figure out where to put all this food now too. What do you mean too exposed? Oh my. Add another half wall onto here. Probably should have used a 45. Hey, you're gonna tell me you're too exposed again, you silly thing? So that's my fermenter, if you didn't notice already. Originally I needed to just build it somewhere close that I could cover quickly, and now it's turned into just kind of a, oh, I put things in through a window and it comes out there. It's weird though, I don't know why it was suddenly exposed before. I mean, I got my potions out of it, which should show you that it wasn't exposed, but whatever. drop the extra food down in here. The junky food anyway. The extra good food goes in here. And keep that on me just in case I decide that I'm gonna go... Oh, I want my swamp key on me. First try. Alright. I don't really need to circle it because I haven't been using it at all, and it's just taking up an extra spot. So it's kind of pointless. I'm going to plant more turnips before I lay me down to sleep. If I was smart, I would have eaten something before I started doing this. But I'm not. And that's okay. Because that's all of them. I got a field of turnips, and I love it. See, that's the sounds I mean. It sounds like my boat's breaking. Being destroyed. Something. It sounds like something is happening. But when I go out here... No, it's fine. It's probably barely even gotten any damage to it. And just a little bit from me running into rocks everywhere. I love having the Forsaken altar right there. It adds a really cool aesthetic to my base. What I don't love is I kind of need to wait for most of these now. All the onions specifically, because why do they make so much food? I'm about to unlock another tier of stuff. Okay. What can I make for meads? Nothing that I really care to make. Got some poison resistance. I got a bunch of medium healing being made at the moment, and I'm more ready to go. Frost resistance. Well, I did steal the cape from my other file, so I don't really care. It's kind of like a new game plus. I almost look at it like that. I waited until after I was through the bone mass area, and then I gave myself some armor. Some armor and a cloak. That's it. No weapons, no mats. Just enough to make it so I don't die quite as easily when I'm 10 miles from home. And no idea how to get back. That's happened on my last attempt on a no-map playthrough. I died somewhere very unfortunate. Where? I'm not sure. Not a clue. Never did find it. And it had all of my best stuff on it, all of my boss items on it. Because, well, I was kind of working like I am right now, where I just kind of pretend everything is normal. But I didn't have the same ability to create the mental map, at least desire at the time in my head, so I think that's probably why I failed, whereas now I could navigate pretty good throughout the areas that I've been. I try to pay attention for the landmarks, the different spawn points on the shores. You've probably noticed that I've pointed out where the bears are going to spawn, where the trolls spawn, because they're consistent. When I go around a corner and there's always a troll and 2 bears there, then eventually I start remembering that there's always going to be a troll and 2 bears there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can see that this is pointing kind of towards the morning. You can kind of see the shadow from it, but that's the tree that's in the way. Haha, I don't even care if I get the wood from this thing. That can become a decoration now. Yeah, perfect. Morning, evening. So I find that once it's past about this spot here, I think that's about when I can go to bed. But I'm not going to just stand here watching the sundial move. Am I? It is kind of neat that we can actually watch it move. I mean, that it's got the dynamic lighting. But I'm going to take just a few seconds here. And I'm going to Alt-Tab. Try to here, there we go. And I just have to check a few things. Just shamelessly plugged my stream over on my social media. So some of you might find it from there, which is kind of awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was chatting with a fella about the fact that I'm playing no map, no portals. He seemed impressed by the no portals. It's just tedious. It's not, at least so far. Eventually it's going to become more problematic when I start getting towards Mistlands, Ashlands, because especially Ashlands, good God. No idea how I'm going to handle that one yet. I figure I'll probably have to maybe see about getting a... Well, I don't want to put a cart onto the Drakkar, because with all those crazy mountain or spires in the Ashlands ocean, like, I'm just going to lose it if I have it full of stuff. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, I'm going to run this way. After I've put away all this stuff from where enemies killed themselves on my stuff. you know, as they are wont to do. I might want to go fishing one of these days too, but at the same time it takes a little bit of patience that I don't always have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna do this. They're not gonna go anywhere. I didn't even need to kill him. But see, I have this path here as well. This was my first exploratory path. Most of this was made in the evening, like in-game evening, so I couldn't see very well. But that's okay, because it's highly functional. I don't remember which way to go. I think this loops back in and around to the same path, but bypasses some areas, so I think this is just a more direct route. I'll know in a moment. Yep, I think I was right. Yeah, I was. So that pathway there leads me to my other base, the one that you saw, where I said that I could just run. Here's where I fought Eikthyr. This is why there was the path towards here originally. It's because I wanted to make one all the way to him. I had this grand vision in my brain of making nice, beautiful paths towards all of the bosses, and then I realized how ridiculous that is. So I didn't continue that. Even still, I found myself starting to do it during when I found motor there. And built like 100-foot long path, and then just stopped because it's like, why am I doing this? What is the point? I need to upgrade this pickaxe. This thing's terrible. Look at the durability on it. Okay. Whatever. I was looking for the chest that is usually there, but I guess it's not there. I was really pleased with how straight this part of the path turned out. It tickles my brain in all the right ways. I really need to put proper signs up. Where's the world tree? Yeah, this is the way I want to go. I want to go south. I believe there's a mountain south. Or at least keep going in one of these directions until I see the mountain. Pretty sure it was south. And it was. Alright, perfect. Yeah, because this is where I first was going to make a path. But then I was worried about making it too close to the mountain when I was only in meadows and black forest at that point. So that'll take me towards my other base, and that'll take me towards my original base. This will take me up the mountain. I've never been up this mountain. This is the furthest into this mountain I've ever been. And there's a wolf. Perfect. These guys die fast with the bronze sword. And yes, I named my guy Hardcore Thor. If you don't like it, too bad. Usually I just do a weird combination of the month and day that I make the character in the world to name the character in the world. Like before this, my character, I made him on October 4th. So, you know what his name is? Oct4. Yeah, I can prove it right here, because he made this. Oct4, crafted by Oct4. I remember when skeletons used to be scary. Now they're just not. I should really be wearing this. Considering... Oh. Sometimes you'll see a little tip of the silver sticking out. I wonder if it's hidden under here. Debating on whether or not I wanted the freeze glands. But I did. I did want the freeze glands. Because as soon as I can get my level 3 cauldron, those will give me some great food. Hey, there's the silver, and I can't break it yet. Son of a gun, I forgot I can't break it with a bronze pick. But what I can do is I can expose it as best I can. Because, well, it's pointless for a copper vein. It's not for a silver vein. Because silver's on a much different elevation than copper usually, so it's a lot easier to get underneath the silver. It's not as big. Unless you happen to be right next to a golem, you're usually not too bothered up here. Missing wood. That's easy enough to get. This should allow me to get rested. I guess I don't really need that on now. I can put my strength belt back on. I can figure out what stuff I'm going to end up dropping so that I can carry more. Or actually, no, I'm not going to be able to carry anything right now, duh. Because I need a better pickaxe. Yeah, it's so easy to uncover a silver node. Well, if I'm lucky, maybe a golem will come along. Maybe they can break it. I'm not sure if they can or not. Nuts. Well, at least I finally found some silver, and this one's close to home. So, now I just need to figure out how to get back to home. So I want to head north. So, east, west, north. How many of these can I make? I can make 4, that's not enough. That should be better. See, ideally I should be putting them up a little bit higher in their respective areas, like there. But I'm not too concerned about that now because I was just able to connect it through here. Perfect. I wasn't able to get rested. Oh, I just ran out of stone too. I guess good timing. Just let myself actually get some stamina. That Grey Dwarf just made a sound that I'm not quite sure what that was. Kind of startled me though, not even gonna lie. There, that'll help a little bit. Now everything's connected-ish. Didn't even see that workbench there, oh my lord. Don't even care about that guy. Or that guy. Problem solved itself, I guess. Not sure if you heard that, but it sounded like the skeleton shot the boar. I don't like all that overgrowth everywhere. I'm kind of surprised that I hadn't finished doing that, but I took out most of the little trees everywhere. Most of. This whole area was like a forest like these, pretty much everywhere. I was fighting them constantly, trying to find where I was going. I like how I can see the altar from a decent distance away. It's another good reason to build by it. It's always nice watching this slowly fill up. You're next, buddy. Nice. Now just to stack up what I can stack up. Which probably isn't very much easily. My storages are getting a little out of control. Like highly out of control. And I got about one chest worth of stuff left in the inventory. Never mind. That way, that way. Put the bones there. Put this crazy wooden weapon Kinda over by the other crazy wooden weapons-ish. I really don't like how my base is coming together, but I also don't feel like taking the time to fix it, you know? Are there more pressing issues than the aesthetics of my chest area? Day 89. I think I'm doing pretty good for my timing on everything. Not even quite day 90 yet, and I'm thinking about being able to kill motor. Oh yeah, I gotta repair everything. That's kind of important. What do I need to make a bronze pickaxe or iron pickaxe? Besides iron, there's 20 pieces of iron and 3 core wood. I only need 18 more. That kind of sucks. I got my swamp key yet. Got swamp protection, poison resist, that is. I found a spot not too long ago, not too far from here, that had a crazy amount of iron. Like, oh, well, maybe not iron, but it had the crypt. What else did I find there? There was something else specific that I was looking for that I found right near there. Oh man, that's gonna bug me. Oh. What was I looking for? I don't know. I need to make some frost arrows. I don't know if I can yet. I can't. I can make fire arrows, but I don't want to use fire arrows. I'm going to be going into a swamp. That's really bugging me. I can't remember what I was looking for when I found all of the crypts. I'll remember as I head up that way. But before I do, eat from there, eat from there, eat from there. Oh wait, I don't want to go yet, because all of this is probably grown now. Those onions look grown. No, not yet. But I've been killing time around here waiting for this to grow. I don't want to leave now. I also have a ton of honey right now, so I don't need to grab it yet. I think it might have been a specific mob I was looking for. Maybe? I am so confused now what I was looking for. Because I remember thinking, oh, I didn't bring my swamp key, but that's okay because that's not what my purpose is here. That's gonna bother me a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to think about it until I get back to that area again, which should be pretty much right after some of these onions grow. Oh yeah, I might as well. Might as well level up my jump skill. It's kind of a silly way to do it, but it works. Especially if you just gotta kill some time. And I'm really thinking that sometime during this day is when all this stuff will grow, at least the onions. I don't care as much about the turnips at the moment. I just want the onions to grow at least one so that I can unlock whatever recipes, and then I can plan my next steps accordingly. And possibly get some seed onions planted so I can start getting that going a little bit quicker. Once I get to Ashlands, I think I'm going to build a circular base and completely surround it with ash spikes. I'm also going to need to make sure that I can make at least a couple of shield generators and have a ton of bones. I'm glad I don't have to worry about going to the Ashlands yet. But at my current rate of progression, that's probably going to be not too far from now. It might be later tonight. I got the stream going now. I don't know how much longer I'll keep it going for. Maybe another half hour or so. Depends. Right now everybody else in my house is asleep. Hence why I'm talking kind of quiet. And as long as they stay that way, I might just stay on. How much has that raised it? Because it's almost taken me up a full level already. Run is always my top skill. I'm surprised that woodcutting is higher than jump. Jump's usually my second highest skill. But I don't usually do this, it's just usually from regular running around. Come on, onions, grow. I believe in you. Okay. I love it too, because with being right by here, I never have to really try to find certain things. I think I picked them recently. Oh no, I didn't. But there's always, a couple of berry bushes. You always got a couple of mushrooms. And usually a ton of branches. Oh, was that an onion that grew? I heard something. Something made a sound. A watched onion never grows. Oh, come on. I might have to spend one more night here. Actually, I'm definitely gonna have to spend one more night here. Where's the sun? Right there. Now that's all those trees I gotta cut down. Which is actually kind of funny because I planted most of those. But at the time I also wasn't thinking about the fact that I might make a sundial. Or I might just make it up over here. Rebuild it. I mean, it's not like they're a hard thing to build. It's like a dozen wooden posts. But I really want to sleep and speed up some time. Might as well level up my bow skill a little bit while I wait. I can't just leave everything there. I wouldn't do it in real life, I couldn't do it in game. Not that I actually hunt in real life, but I wouldn't leave something there if I had the ability and means to take care of it properly. The patience required for farming in this game. Oh good, I can sleep. And as soon as I do, it sounds like my boat's getting destroyed again. Make it make sense. 'Cause I sure can't. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. That should give me a lot when I come back. Onion soup. Is it better than the muck shake? Yeah, it is. Oh, I only ever used, I think, 2 of the muck shakes, and they're already retired. Might as well use up all that I got, because that'll be what I use for now. Food chest. And that. 14 muck shakes. Oh well, they'll come in handy one of these times when I die, or if I just need a quick stamina run. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, nice. That could be handy. I don't feel like going to the right chest right now. I just want to get moving. spent too much time at the base. If it wasn't necessary, I wouldn't have done it. But now I got a better stamina food. I got onion seeds growing. Okay, now let's see if I can remember where to go. West, east. I'm heading pretty much straight north right now. I know it's kind of northeast. I think it's, if I want to say, directly where I'm aiming right now. Because I remember it being between the two. It was between the 2 points. I spent a lot of time sailing already. I didn't bother streaming a lot of those times because it's literally just a few hours of what you're looking at right now. There was one time that it was kind of exciting when a crazy storm kicked up. The wind was probably the fastest I've seen it in the game. It was skidding me across the water pretty good. Thankfully it was going in the direction I needed it to go. But that's also when I almost lost my boat to a Leviathan. And now with fog I have to really hope that I'm facing the right direction. As long as I don't move my camera and keep heading this way, I'll at least get to where I think I was going. I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't have brought some wood. Oh, I should have emptied out the chest, or the storage. Oh well, I only need to get enough iron really to bog me down and to fill whatever I can in my chest here, my storage in my boat, which isn't a whole lot. I've only got one empty space there, but I can always swap out that stuff because it's the abomination drops. They're not as heavy as iron. So I should be able to, theoretically, put the iron in the boat, pick that stuff up, and transport more back home, if I'm even heading the right direction. I'm kind of afraid to turn my camera to look what's on either side right now. Because so far I've been pretty good about my sense of direction in this, and that would be not awesome to lose my current heading. I just hope I'm right. If I'm right, I'll hit swamp. If I'm wrong, I'll hit God knows what. If I'm wrong, I might just end up hitting ocean for like the next hour. I think I can see something up ahead. Looks like mountain. Yeah, there's definitely mountain ahead. Now the question is, was there mountain on the spot that I was going to? Oh, I only went there once. And the way back was very difficult, and I almost lost my boat. Find out soon if this is swamp up here. Then I'm golden. Oh no, I think that's a Leviathan. It is. Oh, I just tapped my camera. Let's hope that doesn't mess me up. But at least I got the mountains for reference now, because I was heading towards them. There we go. The seas are a little calmer for a moment. Not as many course corrections required. Still a bit though. See, that's the thing. You always have to be correcting your course when you're on the ocean. It's very difficult to stay going in a straight line, especially when you have no frames of reference. Or if the frames of reference are very far away, like these mountains are. And there's swamp. I think I'm right. Oh, yes. Please be the right swamp. I think I might have built a mini base up here, actually, when I was here before. But for the life of me, I can't remember what the heck I was looking for. I was hunting something very specific. Huh. I wonder if that was on my last stream. I'll have to take a look after. Because yeah, if this is the spot that I was at, then just up here on the left there'll be a river. And the river's where I went through. To get to something that I was needing. Which was... I don't know what. Oh yeah, this is definitely the right spot. There's 2 crypts right there. Yes. I really can't remember what I was up here for before. It was something extraordinarily specific to the swamp. Alright. Oh no. It doesn't help. Okay, there we go. It doesn't help for what you're currently poisoned with, but it helps with future poison. Always drink your poison resist before you need your poison resist. So, you know, whatever it was that I was here for, I remember I even carved a channel in part of the land in the swamp. But for why? I think I had started originally running along the coast up here, and then came back when I discovered a spot that would be a better spot to leave my boat. So I came back from my boat, brought my boat up there, went, got whatever it was that I needed, got back on the boat, and took off and came home. Oh, my poor brain. This is gonna bug me. Well, you can tell it's already bugging me, but... This is very much gonna bother me for a while, I think, until I remember it. Maybe it was chains. I think it might have been chains. Am I sure? Not at all. It might have been abomination trophy stuff. I should have brought my antler pickaxe too. I don't need a forge to repair that. Now I'm feeling kinda silly. Hopefully I can get enough iron. Yeah, you're not frightening anymore, buddy. Not since I took out your boss. Yes, please. I'm gonna go put this in my boat. I'm gonna go put this in my boat right now. Oh good, I did take stuff out of here. I really hope I can find my way home again. I remember getting lost lost the first time and turned around so bad that I wasn't sure if I was going to easily be able to find my way home. I thought I was going to have to, you know, let something kill me. See, now no matter what happens, I am super happy. I got already 30 iron. I only needed 20. More iron? More iron. Drop that, drop that, drop that. How much does this weigh? 8. So I need 2 more pounds. Don't need those. Perfect. I'm back to the boat again. This is like one of the best seeds I've ever had. I've found everything that I needed very quickly. Well, mostly anyway. It took me a while to find the elder. Actually, quite a while. I've already got 65 iron. And I've only been into 2 rooms of this dungeon. Like, what? I have no idea what the odds of this are. But they've got to be pretty low. Oh, please be more iron. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't think I need to go any further because I think my storage is going to be full. This was the most lucrative iron trip I think I've ever had, and there's still another crypt there, another crypt there. Like, what? And I'm pretty sure there's even more crypts down in there that I saw the first time I came up. I seriously got 98 iron in that time, and I have 2 already at my base, so 98, that's pretty good. I'm going to stick with 98. I'm going to head home. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to try to head home while my boat's still in good shape. Okay, so yeah, in the span of like 10 minutes there, I gathered 98 iron and 4 chains. And I don't care about withered bones, but I should probably have at least a few. Haha. You can't catch me at the moment, leeches. Although, I gotta go against the wind here in a second. In either this swamp or the ocean. And I'm pretty sure I came from that way. Yeah, it was kind of a directly against the wind direction that I have to go. I think this is where I gotta go. I think. I hope. This feels about right. It kind of feels like I'm backtracking now. Oh man, okay. Stop messing with your mouse. I can't help it. I think I might have turned. But I'm just gonna go with it. I'm really hoping the wind shifts. Okay, so there's a landmass on my left. I don't remember that. I'm gonna turn a little bit more. I'm gonna head just a little bit more. Well, right about there, I think. Actually, I'm gonna head a little bit more this way just to get the wind to my back. Oh, nice. Wind shifted. Yay. I keep grabbing my mouse. If anything kills me, it's gonna be that. So now we cross the ocean with a boatload of iron. And it looks like a storm might be starting to kick up. Feels like it anyway. Oh yeah, we're going the right way. There's one of the Leviathans. I'm kind of glad that I didn't mine them now. For a few reasons. Navigation and the extra weight of the chitin. Or chitin. I don't even know what the proper pronunciation is. It's probably nowhere near either one of those. We're probably all saying it wrong. There's probably a bunch of like English major people that play this game and just laugh at others who pronounce it wrong. Oh, I really hope I'm going the right way. another smelter. I've only got 2 going at the moment, but that's also a lot of coal to keep up with. Okay. Left or right? Which way did I come from? I'm gonna go left. That feels accurate. I should really build some markers on some of the shorelines here, just big arrows and big signs. Actually, sorry, these things right here are absolutely great at making markers, and using these you can make like check marks. So X's and check marks for where you do and do not want to go. Because sometimes you just gotta think outside the box. I'm hoping right now that I'm just somewhere near the box. See if I'm in the right spot, then my main base should be essentially right in front of me. I could be very wrong. Either way, I'm hoping that if I follow this short line, it'll take me to where I need to go. I'm hoping. At least I know I'm heading the right direction-ish. Oh, hey, that's a good sign. Workbench. Actually, that's a very good sign. I am heading the right direction. I know that spot. I was going to build a base there and look for copper. And then I found it elsewhere. Because I didn't find any there. Which means my base should be just over here. This is the best iron trip I've had in a long time on, I think, any of my characters. Being able to park my boat right outside the crypt, that was handy. And the chests, 3 chests in a row, each with 30 copper. There is my base. If anybody wants to seed for this world, I'm more than happy to give it to you too. Just drop a comment. But until you do, I ain't giving it to you. You won't find this seed on any of the, best Valheim seed maps or anything like that, because this was a random seed, so. Alright. Perfect. Don't you hit my Christmas tree. Oh no. Bad Grey Dwarf. And weighs 1,083 pounds. Now that my stamina refill. Probably not the most efficient way to do things when I'm not rested, because my stamina regen is terrible. But I don't have very far to go. Just to right here. And 1, 2, and 3. And 12. Gives me 20. And I need 40 of those. No, I don't need 40 of those. Yes, that's what I mean. Keep your smelters full and you don't have to worry. I'll harvest all that in the morning. Ah, it's already morning. And see what I mean? Sunrise in the east with Yggdrasil. You can see the shaft of the reflection right there. Well, when all that is smelted, then I can make an iron pickaxe, and then I can head back to go get silver. Although I'll bring my bronze one too and use that to dig out the rock. I really have to do something about my storage. It is all over the place. Yeah, it's definitely not well organized. I can't remember how to get the pickaxe or the scythe. I think it might be from Haldor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out though. Nice cozy little farm. With its nice picket little fence. And the dummy who punches his turnips. $200 turnips. I won't need to grow any more of those for a while. See, there's some stuff that I always keep in specific locations. Like my metal bars, I keep in a chest underneath my workbench. That way it's always there, always where I need it. But only my smelted metal. See? I got 35 tin, 10 copper. I guess I got some emir flesh. I don't need that in there. I don't know why that's there. This is the one chest I usually try to keep a little more clean. Oh, I had the bones there from when I was using the bone shield. I needed it for upgrades. But now I got something much better. Definitely makes it a lot easier to parry. Needs more room to grow. Bite me. You were growing just fine a minute ago. Haha. Use my muck shakes when I'm just kicking around the base. I need some core wood. Can't remember how much, so I'll just grab it all. I think I'm gonna make a long ship too. So this is gonna go there, move that to there. Core wood can go back away until I need it, which will be in a minute, I think, because I think I need it for a long ship. So this will be 4, 40, 60. I thought I had some iron nails already. I must have used them for something. Miscellaneous longship. So. Oh, ancient bark. Damn it. Okay. 12 there. That's all I got. It's got 12. Unless I got some out here. Does not appear to be so. Okay, so now I need to go back to a swamp. Why didn't I check that? I'm going to bring everything else that I need with me. That way when I get the ancient wood, I can just replace the carve on the spot. That's what I need right there. Perfect. Making nails is the one time that I don't want to see bonus materials. 101 nails doesn't really help anybody. Okay, so I got that. 10 deer hide, 40 fine wood. I know I got all that somewhere. 10 deer hide. Before I grab any fine wood, I'm gonna go add some actual wood to these fires. Fine wood. Now I just need 40 ancient bark. Which shouldn't be too difficult, actually. I don't need to bring anything for a workbench because I can just go to my swamp base. I'm going to bring what I have for ancient bark, the whole 12 pieces. You know what, I don't want to sleep. If the wind's blowing the right direction, it's not. It's blowing the complete wrong direction. That is unfortunate. Oh. That is that, I guess, for right now. My guy looks so sad. Look at that sad walk. So I need 38. No, 28. 38. Wow, I math good. Alright, let's hope the wind changes. I probably should have replanted some of those onions because I think the seeds were ready. So I'm going to do that real quick before I actually head out. Oh, no, they're not ready. How are you not ready? Come on. Well, I might as well smelt what I can. Start get the smelting started before I hit up the boat. Because maybe the onions will be ready to be replanted by that point. If not, I'm not really too concerned. This way when I come back, I'll have another 20 iron with which to work. And some onion seeds to plant. Backwards first. The wind's still going the wrong direction. which is highly unfortunate. Now, where do I want to go? Where is my closest swamp? If I go to my swamp base, I'm not going to go. Do I want to go back to that same spot? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back this way. Yeah, definitely. So point myself between the two land masses. And try not to touch my camera. Because I'll go, I will get my bark, possibly some more iron. I'll dismantle the carve, put its contents in the long ship because I think it's got good storage. A lot better storage than this thing, which I'm going to need to be able to get everything I need to move bases for when I hit up the mistlands and the plains, which isn't going to be nearly as far off as I was thinking because I've already found the motor spawn. And all the dragon eggs for it, like, it's insane. The level of sheer dumb luck I've had. I guess early game I had a lot more issues. Took me forever to find Eikthyr. Took me even longer to find the Elder. Like, oh my god. The Elder spawn was in the ocean. He's on a little island. Actually, I wonder if I could go that way. No, that would take forever. I'm not going to go that way just to show you guys right now. I'm addicted to moving the mouse. I gotta keep my hand far away from it. Oh, Leviathan, good sign. I think I can safely move my mouse. So I think I need to be more this way. At least I got a decent win this time. It's not great. But it gives a moment to chat. So, one thing I gotta say about this game is it's beautiful. A lot of people complain about, oh, it's low poly, it's ugly. But look at the water, look at the lighting, the reflections, the shadows. It's beautiful. The fact that the ocean waves can move the way that they do and have a meaningful impact on everything from your speed to your durability. And you can get thrown hard off a wave and take damage on your boat. If you get a strong wind and some big waves, you can take some significant damage and potentially lose your boat. That's one of the things that almost happened to me during the storm when I had the Leviathan. That almost sank me. There's the mountains, I can see them in the distance, and there's the Leviathan, nice. Okay, I'm figuring this trade route out. Well, I'm very surprised I haven't run into any serpents. I'm also even more surprised that I haven't built a harpoon yet. Somebody's got to remind me to build a harpoon next time I'm back at my main base. Oh, there's the swamp. Alright. Perfect. And I can even go to the far side of that river where I had that workbench, because there's a little sliver of swamp there with a couple of ancient trees. And then I can do my necessary crafting in relative safety. Yeah, let's see how many crypts I can count right off the hop. There's 2 at least right there. Don't get too close to those guys. Don't need them damaging my boat. Alright. Just push you out a little bit. Easy peasy. I made it fall on the leech. And I have enough now. I have everything I need to make my longship. Now keep in mind that's the first time I've ever built a longship. I'm gonna kill this guy first, because that just seems smart. It's huge. What do you think you're doing? Now I just destroy this guy. And move him over to the longship. And then once I'm on the longship, when I'm heading towards my mountain base, when it's all stocked up, I'm going to have to take it the long way around. Simply because of the fact that, well, I'm not going to want to dismantle it when it's fully loaded. Oh, the storage is huge. That didn't even make a dent. I'm in love. Let's hope I can handle this thing as good as I handle the carve. It's definitely faster, holy jeez. I've been missing out. Okay, so I think approximately, I head it down this way a little bit. I'll go this way. This way? This way. Maybe this way. We'll find out. Things won't take as long in this ship, so I'm not too concerned. And with the 98 iron that I had, I guess 100 iron when you count the 2 that I had in my chest, I should have plenty to get me through the mountains. And hopefully the plains. And then when I hit the mistlands, I'll be able to harvest the iron from the giant weapons and armors that are scattered throughout. Oh. That doesn't look as familiar. Okay. A little bit of a quick pop in there on the Leviathan. Glad it wasn't directly underneath me. I guess I just moved that much faster. I love this ship. Let's see if I still love it after I try to dock it. That's fantastic. I know I gotta stick to the left of that, I'm pretty sure. I might be actually hitting... Oh, there's a serpent. Sorry, buddy. I don't have a harpoon. I can't kill you right now. And the wind changed. Right after the serpent shows up, of course. Get any scales, but oh, did it? No, it didn't bugger off. So you need to head between these 2 land masses. See, it's funny, I hadn't encountered a serpent in ages. I make a comment on, about it on my way out, and there's one on the way back in. Well, at least she paddles fairly quickly. I think this is the right spot. just a sailing, sailing away with my long ship till the end of day. But I'm not sailing, there's the wind's in my face. Instead I'm paddling. Oh, what a disgrace. This is fun. Oh. I just hope I don't encounter a serpent on the ride through here, because I gotta cross this spot now. If this is the right spot, and this is just a big bay, I guess I could just follow the coast, but I'm not gonna do that. The excitement. Oh, there we go. Change in the wind. Now I can find out if I'm actually heading the right direction. I think so. If not, this is going to get real interesting real quick. Think this way? Yeah, this way. Base should be right around there. It should come into focus in the near future. Just keep an eye out for the red Forsaken altars. Never mind, it's over there. I was heading directly. I was good. That's why it's important to know your landmarks. The stone circle just saved me some time. Almost perfect. What the heck is going on over here? That was quite the interesting little melee. Skeleton and Grey Dwarves. I'm going at it. Crazy things. Okay. I need to figure something out here real quick with my storage. Okay. Get these going again. Soon, I will be able to have everything that I need, I think. I go to bed and listen to the smelting happen. Ah, this has been a successful day. Oh, I should have done the onions too. Oh well. Best way is kind of at a 45-degree angle. And just click and walk. Huh. You can plant quite a few pretty quickly. And some nice ordered lines. Now if you don't have a whole lot to plant, you don't really have to worry about doing it this way, but when you start getting into planting a ridiculous amount of barley and flax, mostly barley, then it'll make a difference. It can help you a little bit better maximize your growing area as well. Less wasteful spots. Very close to having them all planted. You get away from my farm. Perfect. It's 130 some onions planted. Not bad. Not bad. Well, I've done quite a bit here. How much iron do I now have in my chest? I still have 66 under 4, so that'll be 70. Let's see here if I can upgrade core wood. I don't know how many upgrades I want to give to the iron pick though, because I don't know how long I'll be using it. I don't think I'm gonna give it any durability 200. Durability 150, so it's an extra 33% durability for the cost of 10 iron. I'm gonna do it once. Okay. So I don't think I'll be coming back here when next time I leave until I have motor killed. So I have to make sure that I bring everything that I can. But if I'm going to do that, I should wait for the onions to grow. Because I'm going to need some of the food. I'm going to need a lot of food. And with this many onions, I'll be able to make a bunch of onion stew. Or soup, sorry, onion soup. Which is a great stamina food. No wolf skewers. And that'll be nice too. And what was the other thing that I needed? Can I even make those? I can't make those yet. How can I not make that? I don't know what I'm missing. But this time I don't need the swamp key. Definitely do not need the swamp key. Entrails, boar meat, thistles. That should be enough. I hope. Now for the other two, black soup, turnip, honey, blood bag, turnip, honey, blood bag. Let's see how many of these I can make. not my ideal choice, but that should be good. I'll just bring an extra. No, I'll do another 5. That'll give me 17 extras. Excuse me, 17 extras of those. I'm gonna go put this in my boat. And what else can I do here? I don't think I can do much else until my onions are grown, which is highly unfortunate. So yeah, I guess there's really not much else I can do for it at this moment. Until these things finish growing, I'm kind of at a standstill. Unless I build, I could build something. But that's not what I'm going to do. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it for right now. I think we've been on stream for almost 4 hours now at this point. So it's been quite the journey. We found motor, found dragon eggs to summon motor. Got 2 out of the 3 transported to the summoning spot. Got 100 extra iron. Got my long ship built. Built this last time, but that's okay. It won't be much longer until I can add another head to my trophy wall. You are next. Black wings across the moon and sun, down from the mountain a mother comes. Her weeping tears will fall like rain. Her voice will call us home again. And with that I bid you adieu.